Would you play a video game with a gay male protagonist? Of course, why not? Unless it's a VR porn game. Then, maybe. Let's be honest, I think most people who care wouldn't say it here in these comments. Plenty of successful RPGs let your main character engage in homosexuality. To name a few: Mass Effect, Dragon Age 1, 2 and 3, Fallout, Baldur's Gate 3 and more. Main characters tend to be as self-inserts for the person playing the game. Most people aren't gay, so game devs sometimes to let the player have the option to engage in homosexuality but often don't make it the default. Even your example of Ellie. She isn't the main character. At least of LOU1. Joel is. Short answer: doesn't matter. Long answer: unless the game is heavy in romance, dating sim where it matters. What I look for in a character first is if they're written well. Their race, sexuality, faith and others come second. I'd drop the game if the main character is a Sue or is boring AF besides being homosexual. Their personality. I made Shepard gay like 10 times in Mass Effect. So yes, I would. Sure, wouldn't bother me, admittedly, as a straight woman, when I play a game where the only option is to play as a man. It's not uncommon for me to pick the gay romance option. Unless of course I like one of the female characters significantly more, then I'll pick them. Sexuality aside, because I'm obviously attracted to men. Hell yeah, Dream Daddy is a fantastic game. If the game is good, of course I would. If the gameplay's alright, I will game all night. Chris Rock. I don't care. What matters is how well written the story is and if the character is likable. People usually look for someone to try and relate to when they read or play video games. So I'd assume there would be plenty of people that wouldn't be interested. Of course you'd also find hateful folk. But that goes without saying. I play as a trans characters constantly when the option is available despite me being cis. I'll have my character sleep with everyone possible regardless of gender. I may not be attracted to males or even some female characters. But my characters are well beyond social expectations. Imagine playing Cyberpunk or Baldur's Gate and being homophobic. LMAO y'all. Everyone wants to sleep with everyone in fantasy worlds. If the character is interesting enough, I'll play, watch, or read whatever. Yep. Especially if it's actually linked into the story in a meaningful way. Part of the thing I like the most about video games is getting to have active engagement in a story. That gives me experiences that I wouldn't have access to in real life. So playing as a gay character, male or female, would be interesting. There is no way you are going to get a balanced answer here. A poll of all gamers would be extremely different than polling Reddit comments. Who says there hasn't been an AAA game without a gay protagonist? Is Soap from COD actively shown kissing anyone? The bulk of the games I play, the character's sexuality is irrelevant and often undefined. It's whatever the fans want it to be. All male protagonists in video games are gay. Mario, Link, Pac-Man, all of them. I'd love to play a game like that. Bi woman here. Life is Strange always features a bi main character, so you have choices, but as long as the story is good, who cares? Actually, I think it'd be great if there was a game like that instead of making the character bi to appease the, well, I can't relate to that, game players. Some people can't relate to being in a straight romance either. But they don't seem to care about that. Games don't always have to be tailored to what the typical experience is. Straight, white, cis, male, etc. And I think the gaming world would be more interesting if more games were this way. I mean, do I care? No. Do I think my friends and family who are gay would benefit from having a popular MC be gay? Yes. I'd like to get that perspective in maybe a game like Heavy Rain or Max Payne style, something a little out there style-wise. But yeah, it'd be nice to have for sure. I wish there were more games where the main protagonist was gay. Or at least gave you the option. I really don't see how anything is different than any other game. Oh no. I'm playing pretend by controlling a character that isn't me. Like? The sexuality of the MC doesn't have any bearing on whether or not I'd play the game. If the game looks good to me, I'll play it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.